guys, it's time for another Dollar Tree haul. Okay, so I went to two Dollar Trees today, and they're the two that are closest to me, and you know, they try, but they're just not as good as the ones that I had around me when I worked in an office in a bigger city. But you know, I can find things there. They're just a little slower about getting them on the shelves. So let's start with this little thing right here. It's like a little doormat, and I thought it was so cute. The colors on it are so pretty, and obviously it says, "Hey there, pumpkin." It's very thin, but it has like a little grippy thing on the back. But it's so cute. Like for $1, you cannot beat this. Let me move the camera back a little bit. So yeah, it's supposed to be a little doormat. You could use it for a doormat. You could DIY this into something else. However, I'm not sure what you would do with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it as a doormat. Maybe I'll cut it up into something else. Stay tuned. So I bought that one. And I went ahead and grabbed this one too. I put these down around my house. I have several entry doors into my home. So I like to put these around the house, and I do discard them at the end of the season, or I might keep them for my kitty Loki, because sometimes he likes to, there's a DIY for you. Cat scratchers. These right here, you could hot glue these down to pieces of wood. You could take these and wrap them around and make a scratching post at the end of the season when you're done with them, guys. There you go. There's your DIY from Mama Ames. Anyway, those are the two that I picked up today. Okay, these are something that was on my wish list. I had been looking and looking and looking for this all summer, and I hadn't been able to find it. Like I said, my Dollar Trees are very slow getting things in. And honestly, ever since this thing hit and we've been homebound and all that, it's kind of thrown a wrench into things anyway, I think. So I finally found it. It's this white nautical rope. Isn't this gorgeous? So the measurement on this one is 0.5 inches by 7 feet. So that's a pretty good size. So you get a 7-foot roll. I went ahead and bought all 4 that they had left on the rack, and then I saw this one and I was like, wait a minute, that looks thinner. And it is. So it's 0.4 inches by 11 feet, and they only had one of these left on the rack, so I did grab that one too. So anyways, I got those. Now I do go to the eye doctor, and he has told me I can continue to buy my reading glasses the way I like, or I can pay lots and lots of money and get a prescription filled. So for now, I continue to buy my reading glasses at the Dollar Tree. When they break, hey, I've only paid $1 for them, right? So I needed some more, so I picked up this pair with the cute little design on the back. And then this pair. I had a pair like this and they broke, so I was kind of happy to see they had the black with the little fake rhinestones there. And then the brown pair here. So I grabbed those 3. And one other thing, I grabbed this thing of hand soap. My littlest guy, Ethan, he has a funny thing about scents. And some of the scents of hand soaps he just does not like, but he likes this one. It's like this is called Milk and Honey. It's kind of a vanilla slash honey scent, and he does well with this scent, so I bought this hand soap refill for the bathrooms. Alright, for a project that I want to work on, a DIY project. Now I'm going to be painting these and making these into something completely different. I did pick out these 8x10 frames. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I won't be using them as photo frames. I'm going to be making them into something else. So again, stay tuned. I will be sharing that with you. Let's see, back to some fall stuff. I watched a DIY, a wreath DIY, actually, just yesterday. And her channel is called My DIY, and I love her channel. She is so cute. And Denise, you should watch her channel because you'd love her. She has the cutest little dog who's in her videos with her. But she does a lot of amazing wreaths, and I just love her channel. She's just the cutest thing. But so she was making a wreath, a Halloween wreath, and I don't really decorate a lot for Halloween, but you can really use the technique that she used in any of your wreaths. But she did something with lights on her wreath that I had thought that was really kind of cute. So I want to try and do that in the fall wreath that I'm going to be making. So I didn't know which style I liked, and I was gonna like when it comes to the wreath that I'm gonna make. So I went ahead and picked up the pumpkin LED light set and the leaves. So yeah, I got both of those, and they are battery powered, and they're like, oh, they're maple leaves, aren't they? They're Canada. They're Canadian. So there's a shout out to Bobby Joe, my bestie from Canada. So that's that. I got one of each of those. And they have several different designs. They have some fall designs, and then they have some Halloween ones. So they have jack-o'-lantern. I think they have like little ghosts, and they have little witch hats, I think. Don't quote me on that. Like I've said, I don't decorate much for Halloween, so I didn't look too close. Okay, so I debated on whether or not to get these signs because I have so many signs, but this was too cute to pass by, and I wasn't sure if I bought this one or not before, but I like the message on it, and I may end up combining this with the picture frame project, and if not that one, then maybe this one. So anyways, and you can always, after the season's over, you can always turn it over. You can use the back, you can paint this, you can put a vinyl saying on it. You can, oh my gosh, there are so many possibilities for the back of this, guys. And you know how I feel about glitter, but what do I say about glitter? You can spray some hairspray, just a fine layer of hairspray over top of the glitter on these things. Not too much, because you do not want the surface to start to bubble up. But you just spray a little bit, a thin surface of hairspray on top of this glitter, and it'll help to make the glitter stick better to the sign and prevent it from falling off everywhere. All right, set that aside. And a couple more things, a few more things from their fall stuff. I can't resist the fall stuff, guys. I just can't. I had to get these. They're so cute. I mean, you can add these to anything. You can add this into a vase of flowers. You can stick these into a wreath. I'm wreath crazy. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm really not sorry. You can put these basically anywhere into your decor. You can clip the sticks off, and you can hot glue them onto anything, really. So I got this is a pack of 10 of the orange ones. And oh my goodness, look at the cute little white speckled ones. Aren't they darling? So yeah, I had to get those too. So I got a pack of each. I didn't go overboard on those. You guys know how I like to buy multiples of things. Speaking of multiples, and my other addiction is ribbon and mesh. Okay, so I did grab this burlap ribbon. I love burlap ribbon. I can't help it. So this is the, I guess this, what's this, like a taupe color. I did get 3 of those. There I am with multiples. And then I've got 3 of the brown. And then 3 of the orange. And they also had red, but I didn't get any because I've got a lot of the red burlap ribbon left over from Christmas from last year. So I really didn't need any more of the red. So I didn't get any of that. So there's that. And a couple of last things. And I debated on whether to get these. And I had never seen these in the Dollar Tree because I really didn't know what I was gonna do with them. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna regret not getting these. If I don't get them, I'm gonna think about it, and like in a couple of days I'm gonna go back and get those. And when I go back, they're not gonna be there anymore. And I'll regret it. So I saw these in the floral section. These are 14-inch 3D wreath forms. You see that? It comes with this little metal base thing, okay? And there, you can see the picture of it right there. So you're supposed to pop it out, these things, and create basically a ball. And you put that in there to hold it in place. And you create a sphere and decorate it. So I'm thinking, what in the world would I make out of this? And I think, you know what? There are a lot of things that you can do with a sphere, right? Especially with the fall, with pumpkins. And then at Christmas time, with ornaments, lights. Gosh, there's so many things that you could really do with these wreath forms. So I only got 2 of the 14-inch just because of the size. But I did see that they had a 10-inch size. So I got all that they had on the rack. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now, I will admit, the first Dollar Tree I went to, they had 1 of each on the shelf. And I thought, I'm gonna leave those there because I don't know what I would do with them. And I don't think I would use them. So I'm gonna leave them for somebody who knows what they're doing. And then when I got to the second Dollar Tree, I saw them. And I know I stood there for a good 5 minutes thinking. And I looked at a few other things. And I came back to them and I thought, you know, this is one of those things I'm gonna regret not getting. So that's when I bought the 4 of them. And then these 2. And I did leave a few of these on the rack. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna play with these and see what I can come up with. Probably do a few searches on the internet and see what other people are doing with them. And yeah, just see what I can come up with. I will see you next time, but until then, remember to keep being kind to each other. And I'm giving a shout out to my best friends tonight. I enjoyed talking to you, seeing your sweet faces. I love you, Jen, Bobby Joe, and Denise. Take care, sleep well. Many kisses to you, to your families. Keep being kind to each other, guys. Good night.